Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. You know what, man? It's time for the Laila Ali drama to just stop because it is exploding and some people may not even realize that, man. Claressa Shields went on the Breakfast Club today and all bad.
The whole Laila Ali exchange?
Never.
Okay.
Nope. She deserved everything that she got. Whatever I said, I stand on it. She proved me right. She's a hater. She's a witch. She proved me right.
How do you think she proved you right?
Because I always knew that she was a hater. I always knew that she's behind the scenes telling people, oh yeah, she's this, she's that. Been knew that. It just all came to fruition when it came out her mouth. And she wanna say, oh, I didn't mean nothing by this or that. Yes, you did. And that's okay, but I don't take nothing back. She turned down 15 M's, so now I'm about to be fighting everybody else. I'm about to make over 15 M's. We got Shadesha, we got Michaela Mayer, we got Lauren Price. You guys need to look her up.
Lauren Price.
Lauren Price.
Where's she from?
She's from the UK. Olympic gold medalist from 2020. Yeah, so I think 2-time Olympic gold medalist versus 1-time Olympic gold medalist would be a hell of a fight.
I think so.
Yeah, she
I would love to fight against her. It'd be a good one.
The one thing Laila Ali said that I completely disagreed with is when she came at your character. When she said, you know what my father would say, she's a generic wannabe. My father would not want to share his name or image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside the ring. Now, many of us, including myself, had high hopes for her. I supported her. I sent her off in the right direction, but she became a disappointment. She has a horrible representation of both the sport and our culture. I thought that was just completely off about who you are.
Witch. That's all I can say about that. She's a witch. And the reason is because character. Come on now. Let's be real. A representation of boxing. I have the most accolades. I sell the most tickets.
And as you said, you don't get no trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the most loved.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to female boxing, I am the most loved and most respected. It's me and Katie. Everybody else come below that. But with that, I would never say that. I'm pointing to paper. I would never say that about an up-and-coming young lady who's in her prime. I would never do that. When it come to being like a role model and being like a real woman, regardless, I challenge you to a fight. You can say, I got more knockouts than you, because she do. You can say so many things about your accolades. Muhammad Ali's my father. I got his blood in my DNA. You can say all that. But to go there, see, nobody want to recognize the play. She tried to paint me out to be so bad because she knew everybody would listen. It's already a hate train, and she wants to stop my progress because she see where I'm going. She know where I'm going. She wants to get in the way. She wants corporate partners and everybody to be like, let us think about that. That's what she called herself doing. Right? Oh, there with the dress and it was just goofy, but that's not what a woman who's supposed to be a role model for the sport does. And it just mad witches linking up. That's it, because now she want to show support to these different girl fighters, but she never did that before. She's doing that because it's to spite me. But people see that. When she like, oh, this is how an athlete looks, and I came in 174 with a damn 6-pack. Don't ever play with me, old lady. Please.
Damn. and you got the $8 million, so I know it didn't mess up anything on the business side on the back end.
Come on now. $8 million been made already. What we talking about? We about to make, it was $8 million minimum. That's why I wear my win chain, because we're winning. We're winning.
Do you regret the whole Laila Ali exchange?
Never.
Okay.
All right. I'm glad y'all MNFers set it off. Used to be hard, now you done went soft. First you were down with the AK. And I see you in an interview with the BK Breakfast Club, not stopping. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. Doodoo Brown. When are these people going to learn? Keep Laila Ali's name out your mouth. And then Charlamagne got involved? Charlamagne? I'm like, y'all just sitting here hyping this shit up, aren't you? Charlamagne talking about what he didn't agree with, what Laila Ali said, and Claressa, she doesn't go to jail, and she doesn't this, and Claressa talking about Laila's a witch, and how like Laila doesn't want people working with her, and there's a lot of shit said in that little 3-minute clip right there. And that was from an interview on the Breakfast Club today. Let me tell you something. Everybody has to be careful. Like, 'tis the season for someone to put a lawsuit all up in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? All up in your mouth. That's why I don't understand why Laila Ali is there in the breeze. La 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 la. She ain't thinking about none of this bullshit until her name comes up. I'll be honest with you. I didn't expect all that. I'm like, but you know, the Breakfast Club, they out there on fishing expeditions, trying to set the hook and reel in Claressa Shields to say some shit that'll go viral, and here it is, it has. But I'm telling you, that's why Claressa, just come and do an interview with Hood Champion. Because I'm not gonna ask you anything about Laila. I already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never fighting. Whatever money y'all said, none of that shit matters to me. We had been there, done that, got the t-shirt, ship sale. Now, the shit that interests me with Claressa is the Shadesha Green fight, Michaela Mayer, and then the other person, Anderson, I think. But I think Michaela Mayer was talking about fighting her too. Anyways, another gold medalist. But see, those are the things I'm interested in talking about. But the bottom line is, why is Muhammad Ali's name? Like, why are these, like, why even mention it? Like, Claressa don't need to get baited into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just don't say nothing. Be like, next. That's all you gotta say. Next. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing. Calling an old witch and all that, that ain't necessary. That ain't necessary. Now, they can do what they want, because I sit back, shit entertaining to me. I'm out here, man, with my little plate. I had some curry goat and shit. I'm my little curry goat, cucumber, tomato, and watercress. I'm like, yo, shit going down out here, huh? But I'm just telling you. I think what's going to happen, the more people are saying things that aren't true, I think the more people are going to start getting tired of this shit. And people are going to start coming out here, going to start seeing some legal action, man. At least they're thinking about it. Because things can get to a point to where you just get tired. You know what I'm saying? You either don't respond, or you respond, or you just say, you know what? I'm tired of being quiet. Lawsuit in your ass. Or go the legal route for something. Or you're tired of responding. Lawsuit in somebody's ass. You know? I just think it's at a point when you're out here making statements. It's one thing, like I listened to what Claressa was saying. She has every right to say whatever she wants. It's her choice. But then there are consequences. If she says, well, I think, I feel like this is what's going on. But when you come out here making statements like you know it is fact, that's where you get yourself into some shit. And then for Charlamagne, hey, he could see he wasn't really that. You could see that they were in there. And they were trying to bait Claressa into some shit. See, that's why I don't like that. With me, I'm a straight shooter. When I talk to the people on the channel and people in the chat, because I know Claressa's in our chat every other night. We have a lot of people in the chat. There's a lot of people who are there in the bushes, don't say nothing. But we've got some calls in that I know who these people are. Because depending on what they say, I'll go and look. And I did find that video. I found a couple of videos of people who I thought it was, and I listened to what they said on my live and listened to them on the Instagram page. Same person. I don't come out and blast them, but I know who it is. So when they call in now, I may talk to them, then I'll call them by their name. And then they get the peanut butter in my mouth. Yeah, peanut butter in your mouth, man. I know who your ass is. But the bottom line for Claressa, she just got to go out there, talk about what she has going on, talk about what the future looks like. She needs, to me, in my opinion, swerve them questions about papoose. Swerve any of them questions that's basically people are asking for clicks to get an emotional response out of you. But she does what she wants. She's a very vocal person. She's not worried about too much of anything. But for me, I don't think, same way when we were talking, she didn't want to talk about Laila Ali. when you go to these other platforms, just don't talk about her. You know, they're baiting her, getting her to say something. That's what they want. And then they come out there and be like, well, you know, I don't like Charlamagne. Well, I don't agree with what Laila said this. That's their way to bring Claressa's guard down even further, to make her comfortable, to make her feel like, yeah, they're on her side. You know whose side? They're on the side to get clicks and views. Charlamagne. It's a trip, man. I sat back and watched that. I watched how that played out. I said, yo, they playing her. They're playing her. You know what I'm saying? But entertaining as hell to me. The Breakfast Club I like listening to the Breakfast Club. And the shit today, like I said, I just thought it was entertaining. I just saw how it played out. I'm like, damn, even they saying little shit now? I'm like, boy. I just think people should be careful. That's all I'll say. Because people get tired. Especially if there are things that are being said that aren't true. But Claressa did say something about things she was hearing, things that were being said, and that, you know, now when Laila finally said the things in her videos, she was like, all right. But, you know, is Claressa a role model? You know what I'm saying? Is she a role model? Is she the example? Is she and Katie Taylor the two most loved women in boxing? Is Claressa one of the two most loved women in boxing? How do you gauge that? Because I listen to what all the women say. I watch all the female boxers. I listen to them. And the majority of them, they don't think very highly of Claressa when it comes to anything. They don't even want to talk about her skills in fighting. They just, when it comes to Claressa, they just turn their nose up in the air. And I'm not saying they're right or wrong. That's just my observation. But long story short, I'll save this for the rest of everything I want to say for my live tonight. I got to go run some errands right now. I didn't expect all that. The Laila Ali drama again, man. I didn't expect all that. I expect this shit to explode. To be honest with you. Like, they dug a little bit deeper this time. You know, it's like, God damn. That's why I say never a dull day. People are like, hey, Hood Champion, man, you put out some good videos on the guys, man, but damn, you know, it seemed like you kind of talking more about the ladies. Why not? There's always something to talk about. And I'm going to talk about it. I think everybody should. All these women are interesting. All of them deserve to be talked about. Just saying when we talk about the guys. Talk about the women. Anything going on with the guys. Somebody with the woman. Somebody getting money. Somebody in a car accident. Somebody go to jail. Somebody made some money. Somebody selling this. Somebody sparring with this. Some rumor this. We talk about it. Well, we can't talk about the women. But, you know, in a respectful manner, show them love. Because it's the ladies. Anyway. Claressa Shields, bam diggity bam diggity bam 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 bam. At it again with Laila Ali, the drama exploding. Old Charlamagne got in the mix and shit. Boy, talk about the old bait and switch tactic, man. Fishing expedition, hook Claressa, got her to talk and say all kind of stuff. That had she just done an interview with the YouTube guy, Hood Champion, she wouldn't get walked into them traps. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll pick up where we left off. I'm like, yeah, I know you don't want to talk about Laila, so I'm not going to ask you. I'll be talking boxing. I'll be talking, okay, you got that $8 million and you making more. Tell us about what you investing in. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because people see you with the fur coats. What you doing? Dollar bill, y'all. What you doing, big ballers? You know what I'm saying? I get on that. The only thing that I would talk about, but I'd be very respectful of it, is this thing about having children next year. I'd be like, I would ask her, like, yo, you sure you want to, that's something you comfortable with, having a child with Papoose while he's still married? But it sounds like all that's, the divorce has been filed. Based on what, you know, Exhibit, who I know is Claressa, who's in our chat. See, I would be talking about stuff like that, but the difference is, I'm up on all this. The Breakfast Club ain't up on all this shit. They ain't having daily conversations with her in their chat like we do. So there's things they ain't gonna think to talk about it. They ain't diehard boxing fans like how I am. I understand all the intricacies going on with the ladies. Because I pay attention to it every day. Just like I do with the men. Breakfast Club just there, that goddamn 200,000 foot level, and they can't really see what all's going on down there. They up in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Let not a little bird to fly through. They be like, oh, that's what's going on. They don't really know what's going on. But she come here, we'll have a real conversation, and I won't be talking about no bullshit about her and no Laila Ali, because there's nothing to talk about. They ain't gonna fight. Laila said what she said. Claressa said what she said. It is what it is. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Let's see what happens next, because I think if I was Laila, I'd be like, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'll be honest with you. I'd be like, enough is enough. Simple. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.